All right, we're back with the podcast. Woo! Sorry, we skipped a week last week. Oh
Not
man,
really that sorry. Not really
oh
that sorry.
man, we missed a week, Nick.
It's life, man. Sometimes life gets in the way. I was traveling and our schedules just couldn't mesh up. You're in the East Coast, I'm in the West Coast. Sometimes things just happen. But hey, we're back at it again and we're here to provide you with another podcast.
Yeah, man. What do you have ready for us today?
I don't have anything ready. Absolutely nothing. But I do know that in the past 2 weeks, a lot of things has happened in this world.
Okay.
A lot of things have happened in this world.
Like what?
Well, one thing that actually blew my mind that I only found out about it yesterday was that whole rocket that fell in the Indian Ocean, the Chinese rocket. Yeah,
Jinx, you owe me a soda.
that was weird. How do you launch a rocket into space and then not know where it's going to land or where it's going to fall? Well, I mean, I I did a little, not that much. I looked a little bit into it, and apparently they didn't mean it to leave orbit, and it did. So that's why they didn't put like a thing that nearly every rocket has where you can control it from wherever home base is. They literally said, fuck it, let's not do that.
Damn.
Let's take the cheap route, the
Wow.
Chinese route. And yeah, I guess that happened. But hey, I mean, luckily it fell literally in the middle of the ocean, in the Indian Ocean, apparently, and it didn't hurt anybody. But it's sketchy to know that there's people that are willing to risk other people's lives
Yeah.
for the sake of profit or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, what's up
I
with
mean,
that? Like, why did they you're you're putting everybody at risk for your stupid little mistake?
well, yeah, apparently they were trying to launch some type of module into the space station that they're planning on having a couple of Chinese astronauts in a couple of years. But yeah, I don't know, dude. I don't know. It gets kind of crazy.
Didn't they get criticized by NASA?
Yeah, for sure. They were like, yo, that's super irresponsible of you to throw a rocket into the air and not know where it's going to land or not have, the proper tools for you to guide it to land somewhere safely.
Right. I thought
I
the
mean,
US and Russia had like a monopoly on it. Like they're the ones that they're the only ones that could go to the moon per se. That's what I thought.
no, I don't think so. I
No?
don't think so. I think whoever has the ability to go to the moon will go to the moon.
Mm.
But it's like a super expensive project for, I don't know, like what's really the profit margins in there, you know? Like you're getting a whole bunch of donations, I'm guessing, and maybe government grants and stuff like that. So you can go and pursue and become, let's say, the first, or not the first, but become an American company that makes it into space, like Tesla, for example, or SpaceX. And yeah, I don't know. I don't get it.
What's his
I
goal?
honestly don't know.
What's Elon's goal for all this?
I don't know. Who do you think is going to get into space first, though? Do you think Elon or do you think Jeff Bezos?
I think Elon's more aggressive. But then
Yeah,
again, now Jeff has time because he stepped down from CEO. So maybe he's
right.
prioritizing that. I don't know. But
Yeah, I don't
it'll
know.
be a good
The
show
only,
to watch. I like it. I like
yeah.
how it's private now. Like individual companies are pursuing this. It's not just government agencies like NASA.
I mean, why? Why do you like that?
Because I think it's less decentralized. There's more information. Like I'm sure they're gonna capture a bunch of footage and really show the full picture. And I'm sure the
I disagree.
technology, I'm sure their technology is gonna be way more advanced than government agencies.
I disagree.
Why?
Government's military, bro. When I was in the military, we were working on planes from the 1970s in 2010.
Hmm.
So you could only imagine the technology, the planes that are rolling out in 2020, 2021.
Yeah, but look at these rockets Elon is creating, bro. Like it's never been like this before. These rockets like landing the way it lands and stuff, it's so unique.
Right, right, right. No, yeah, I definitely think that they play certain things into it, but as far as you can't underestimate the technology that the government has and is not showing to the rest of the world. You know, it's like Elon Musk, sure, Tesla's and SpaceX, they're massive corporations, but you can't compare that corporation to the corporation of the U.S. government that's been operating for freaking centuries. You know?
Yeah, I just think of the government as like slower than private companies for some reason because the way they move is so slow. It's just old
I
heads.
don't know. Well, I also feel like when you involve the government, there's a lot of ways to kind of like divert money. You know what I mean? And like,
Okay.
I don't know, like it goes into like corruption and stuff like that. I feel like there's less corruptions in private companies as opposed to actual government that's been there for a long time. So there's already these corrupt individuals that have held a predominant seat for decades, you know, and they bring on more people below them that kind of follow the same guidelines and so on and so forth. It becomes like this culture thing.
Hmm. Right. I don't
Yeah,
know.
but I mean, what do you think about Mr. Bill Gates over there getting divorced? Just lost half his fortune just like that.
He really did, huh? No prenup?
Just I think he actually got with Melinda. Not I don't think he was a I don't know if he was a billionaire or if he was like he was already rich, but I don't know if he was a billionaire.
Hmm.
You know, I have no idea.
But I know she was with him pretty early on, though, right?
Yeah, she was with him for a while. For a while. She's definitely gonna take a lot. I mean, you know, they built a life together and stuff, and I'm sure if he didn't make her sign a prenup, then it is what it is. She deserves half.
Yeah. I saw a meme saying like, I forgot what it said, but it had pictures of both of them. The Bill Gates ex-wife and Jeff Bezos ex-wife, and they're saying like the greatest
Hmm.
investors of all time. Like they literally
Facts,
made more
though.
money than any other fucking investor out there.
Facts. That's funny. That is very funny. I seen this other one that was it was like Jeff Bezos divorced, Elon Musk divorced,
Right.
um Bill Gates divorced, and then it said Zuckerberg, and then it had like this guy sweating. I was like, "Yep, you next, buddy."
He's married?
Yeah, Mark Zuckerberg been married.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, he has
He
a
just looked
kid and
like
everything.
a. Oh wow. I don't know
You
for
didn't
some
know he had a
reason.
kid?
No, I had no idea. I
You
just
didn't
thought he
hear
was a
of that
freaking
story that
nerd, bro. And just like not that nerds can't have family and shit. That's not what I'm saying. I just thought he was like a geek that just focused on work. Like I didn't think he had a whole ass family and shit.
Yeah, I mean, come on, bro. You got billions of dollars. It don't matter how nerdy you are. You're the
No.
fucking cutest nerd in the world.
No, for sure. I get it. I get it. I just like I don't know. I can't imagine him with a family like that. I just imagine him like just being focused on work for some reason. He's
All
just a
right,
robot to me, dude.
so what do you think his wife looks like?
I mean, probably not bad looking at
So
all.
what do you like? What like do you think she's black, white, Spanish,
Wait.
Asian,
Yeah, she's Asian,
Middle
right?
Eastern? Yeah, she's Asian.
Oh, I think I do remember seeing him with the Asian woman.
You didn't hear that story a few years ago where he put all the Facebook money into a I forgot what it was, if it was like a trust fund or something like that in his daughter's name.
Oh, really? So he doesn't own it.
Yeah.
It's his daughter.
Well, he yeah, but he's the guardian of his daughter, but
Right, but if she
that's
turns
basically
18,
him.
she
Well,
could just
yeah,
take that
sure,
shit.
but 100%. But it's also at the same time, if somebody tries to sue him or whatever the case may be, he can't lose it because it's all under his daughter's name.
So they're gonna sue his daughter, and she's gonna lose everything.
How can they sue a child for what?
Yeah, but she's gonna grow up.
Sure, she's gonna grow up, and then they're gonna figure out what to do with that money when she turns 18. They're smart people. They're not just gonna let an 18-year-old run around with billions of dollars in her account.
He's just gonna take the company. He's just gonna take the company back when she turns 18. I think.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I know he's a smart man, so he's definitely been thinking it through. Do you think that the divorce, the pandemic, kind of put strain into Bill Gates and Melinda Gates' relationship? Do you think that's kind of like what caused
I don't
or
think
helped cause
so.
the divorce?
I don't think
No,
so
you
because
think it
they're
was
so
inevitable?
rich. I don't know. I just feel like if they want space, they can get space. I don't think that was the issue at all. It's
I
probably
mean,
something that's
yeah,
been.
they're so rich, but exactly, like they're doing so many things that they're not necessarily spending so much time together, maybe only at night. And then
Yeah.
when the pandemic came and you have to spend 24 fucking hours a day all the time, especially in the beginning of the pandemic, cuz right now, sure, we're still in a pandemic, but it's not like it was when COVID first broke out in March of last year, where we were literally quarantined and stuck at home,
Yeah.
you know?
Right. Yeah. I don't know if
There's
it
been a lot
was
of
the
divorces
pandemic
because of the
involved.
pandemic, bro.
No, I get it. I get that part. Like, especially middle class, like under the same roof and shit. But
Mm-hmm.
shit, man, they could fucking take vacations to islands and shit and like really refresh. I don't know. Like, I don't think that could be a big enough reason for them to get divorced. Maybe it's something that's been building up since like a decade ago. Who knows?
That sucks, right? Like,
What, getting divorced?
d- yeah, just breaking up in general
Oh
sucks.
yeah,
Like
it's
when you're with
probably
somebody for a long
heartbreaking.
time. Yeah, yeah, cliche guy.
Literally.
But
Did you see?
it's just weird that
I
what?
was gonna ask if you saw Elon Musk hosting SNL.
I've seen bits and pieces of it. Seen a lot of memes, that's for sure. I've
I
seen the
never.
Dogecoin stuff.
Yeah. Are you into that? Did you invest any in Dogecoin?
Mm-mm.
No, right? It's a huge gamble.
Yeah, like I get it. Like it's a gamble, but you could still make money per se. I don't know so far right now,
Yeah.
but
I just don't
you
agree
could
with
have.
people putting their life savings into it. It's just such a
Yeah,
huge gamble.
exactly,
You gotta
exactly,
put in
exactly.
what
It's.
you can
I don't think it's
afford.
something sustainable. I don't think it's something that's gonna be around in the next 2 years. Personally,
Nah, I think it's a fad. It doesn't. It's
yeah,
really not that special at all. Like the underlying
yeah. And
technology
there's.
is not special at all. Like
It's
it's
not.
just speculation.
Hmm.
But I
It's
never
because
imagined
Elon Musk said it.
Yeah, I just never imagined him hosting the SNL. It was so weird to see. Like you could see that he's a horrible actor, but it was just funny seeing
Right.
Elon Musk host like do skits and shit. Like what?
Right.
You know?
Yeah. It was. I like I said, I didn't see too much of it. I saw some things and it definitely seemed awkward. But I mean, then again, we got people like Donald Trump that was our president and he was all about show business. So
Was he in SNL? Did he do skits and stuff?
I don't know. I don't think so, but I could be wrong.
I think he might have
He
done
definitely had
skits
his own
for like late
shows.
nights and stuff.
Yeah, he's had his own shows.
Yeah. No, but I'm just trying to figure out if he's done skits like Elon did for
I've
SNL.
seen skits. I don't know if it was SNL, but I've seen him do skits. I've seen one
Yeah,
skit that was hilarious.
and it was really
He like
him.
signed a baby's forehead. Yeah, it was really him.
That's funny.
It was so funny. He literally acted like a douchebag. And he was like, yes, yes, of course, and he like signed some baby's forehead.
Wasn't there a petition to get him out of the Home Alone 2 movie?
People are gonna petition whatever the fuck, bro. Anything that catches. I feel like people. This whole Me Too movement became a trolling thing. People just troll other people now. They just want to like
They just want to
just
ruin
rile up a
people's lives.
conversation. Yeah, I guess. I don't know, man. This shit is weird.
It's scary being in the spotlight now.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, if you have nothing to hide, and it is what it is. But even still, like people will create false scenarios, and then you have to
Yeah.
prove your innocence. I think that's the worst. Proving your innocence. I'm like, come on, are you kidding me? I'm the type of person that if people made an accusation of me, I just keep quiet because I know what I did and what I didn't do. I know who I am and who I'm not. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't. I don't know. I feel like the more you feed into that shit, the worse it gets. But I get it too, because sometimes there's so much fucking pressure that you have to say something, or
Yeah.
else you
I
look
mean,
guilty. Because I understand that as well, but
hmm
I don't like feeding into any of that energy.
no, yeah, for sure. I mean, David Dobrik tried to, go on for a minute before he had to address it. You know, like
Hmm.
it got to a point that I'm sure a lot of the stuff that he was posting, people were just questioning him, like, "Yo, what the fuck? You
Yeah.
need to address this issue that's happening. That happened in your vlogs."
Hmm.
And that's when he had no choice but to say something. Sometimes you
Yeah.
can't help it. It's gonna come by your ass, man. And that's not the person he is at all nowadays. I don't think. But something he did years ago is coming to bite him. Same with Kevin Hart
Right.
hosting the Oscars. Like something he said a decade ago or more. I don't know, but it was such a long time ago, and just because of that, he got in trouble and you know couldn't host the Oscars for whatever reason.
Yeah. Well, it was the Oscars telling him to apologize, and he was like, "I'm not gonna apologize."
Right. But still, like something that happened years ago came
Right. Right. Right.
came to get him now, you know?
Right. Yeah. That's why he didn't want to apologize. He was like, "You've had years to say something about this, and you want to say it now because I'm doing this Oscar." I mean, good
Yeah.
for him, bro. Good for him. Good
I
for
mean,
him.
the more popular you
More power
become, the
to him.
more scrutinized you become as well.
Yeah. 100%.
So it kind of comes with the territory. Is there a limit of how much you want to grow, popularity wise?
I mean, no. Why would there be?
I don't know, just because it could be a problem. Like just being Michael Jackson, that's a problem. I don't know if I would want
I
to be
mean,
that famous.
I'm okay with that level of fame. I'm okay with no level. I mean, I
Really?
feel like they still know how to. I don't know, bro. That's a good question.
I
I'm
feel
okay
like
with.
that's
I
a
would be
lot of
okay with that
fame.
level of fame.
I don't
It
know,
is a lot
dude.
of
Like
fame, but
it's different, bro. Like Eminem doesn't even come out of his house, bro. Like ever. Just to literally shoot stuff. But he can't fucking go to a grocery store. Like he can't go to the
yeah.
mall.
I mean, they
Michael
can though.
Jackson, Beyonce's the same shit.
Yeah, yeah. There's certain celebrities that can't, but I feel like a lot of them they can though. Like, bro, you can hide yourself.
Yeah, but bro, people are good at finding them. Like I've seen so many footage and pictures of celebrities trying to disguise themselves, and yet they still get snapped by paparazzis.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm not saying it won't happen, but at least if like a celebrity is disguising themselves, people that are, you know, that aren't crazy, aren't fanatics, will understand that that person doesn't want to be seen and doesn't want to talk to anybody at that point. That's why they're wearing a hat. That's why they're wearing shades. That's why they're whatever tucked in, whatever the case may be.
Hmm.
Now, if they're rolling out and fucking blinged out with chains or whatever the case may be, wearing a dope ass outfit, showing off, that's different. They want to be seen, you know?
Yeah. It is risky though, being at that level and going out without a security guard. Because if somebody
Yeah, that's
recognizes
for
you and
sure.
like more people start adding on, like how the fuck are you gonna get out of there?
Yeah, no, that's the risky part right there. Is
You're
not
you're
going
always gonna
anywhere
have
without a
to
security
roll
guard.
around with people. Like you cannot roll around by
Yeah,
yourself.
yeah. That's the thing that would suck. I enjoy my time alone so much.
Right.
Like imagine being Takashi 69, especially with the type of persona that he is and that energy that he attracts. Bro,
Oh
there's
yeah.
people trying to kill him left and right, I'm sure. That's terrible.
Fuck, man. I
But
don't
he
know
brings
how he
that
does.
upon himself
Yeah, because I don't know how he sleeps at night, dude.
with a shitload of security guards.
For real. Hey, hey, hey.
Did you see that new I sent it to you, the new AirTag, right? Did you see it before that, or was that the first time you saw it when I sent it to you?
No, no, no. I saw it. I saw all the new products that they launched. Hey, hey. Vamos parar.
Did they already announce the the iPhone 13?
I don't think so, but I think there's like rumors and leaks.
Oh,
You gonna get it?
no. I got the last one. I usually wait like 2, 3 years before I get a new one.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't even
But that
get, bro.
AirTag
Like,
is pretty interesting.
yeah, yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty fucking cool. Like, I like how you could track the thing, like, literally
Mm-hmm.
show. It's like shit you see in movies, like where you're
Right.
tracking the fucking GPS thing or whatever.
It has a stalker mode too. You saw that?
I don't even know what that means.
So let's say that I want to track you. So I get a tracker and I put it in your car. It takes 3 days for the tracker to notify whoever has an iPhone around that tracker,
Hmm.
that AirTag. It'll tell them, hey, there's an AirTag in your location. It's been there for the past 3 days. So it'll
Oh
take three
wow.
days. So it'll give you 3 days to basically go find it if somebody stole it.
Holy shit.
But I mean, I think that was pretty cool because I'm sure people have used tiles to fuck people or to track them down and stalk them
Yeah.
or whatever the case may be. Now with
Yeah. It's a
AirTags, that's kind of a little bit of a security device. But
right.
I mean,
It's a
three
good
days
security
you can really
feature.
find out. You can really find out everything about somebody in 3 days. Figure it out in one day.
Yeah, for real. Like, what if you just need it for one day? Then what? They don't get notified?
No, you won't get notified. So if I were to put it in your car today and then take it out in 2 days, you're not going to get notified. And I knew everywhere that you went. I knew where you went to
In a
sleep. I
day.
knew all that stuff in a day or two.
Yeah. Right. Wow. Yeah. A lot of
Pretty
damage could be
interesting
done in a
stuff.
day.
That's for sure, bro. What do you think
Mm.
about Apple, though, kind of disrupting all these industries, bro? Like, they're really a monopoly if you think about it.
Yeah, they're taking over a lot of fucking industries, and I'm sure they're gonna have a huge impact in the car industry as well.
Yeah, they're going to have a massive, massive impact. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
I feel like this is one of the most anticipated cars of all time.
Yeah. Yeah, because not even like the Tesla truck is as hyped, is it?
No, no. Like I heard people talk about it when it first was released for pre-order and all that stuff, but now people haven't been talking about it at all until it comes out.
Hmm. Yeah.
I did see a footage of Elon Musk driving his Tesla truck in New York City, though.
In New York?
Yeah,
Oh wow. Oh, because of the
yeah,
this weekend, because of SNL.
probably.
Hmm.
Thought that it looked
Interesting.
pretty cool. It looks pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie,
Yeah, it
man.
looks
I don't
so
know what it
different.
is. I don't know what it is lately, but I've been on like a truck mood. I'm like, yo, I'm
Get
gonna
the
get a
fuck out,
truck.
bro. Get the fuck out.
I swear. I don't know
Wow, dude.
why.
You looked at me weird as fuck when I told you I wanted to get a truck last year.
I mean, I wouldn't just get a truck. I would have another car, but I would have a truck as well.
Trucks are dope as fuck, bro.
Yeah. I actually rented a truck like a month ago to film a skit, and I drove it out to Victorville, which is like an hour and a half from here, from LA. And I just felt so good. I was just listening to country music, driving a truck, just me in the open road. I was like, yo, I don't know what it is, but this just got a feeling to it.
Yeah. No, I love it, bro. I rented one to go to Vegas one time. It was a big one too, and I felt like the fucking king of the road. I like the heights.
Yeah,
Some
me
trucks
too.
are real high,
Yeah.
but
I want to
yeah,
get the Ford Raptor. Ooh,
that one's cool.
that
That
one's
one's dope.
nice.
I like the Silverados too. They're pretty
I
beast.
like all these trucks, man. I'm not gonna lie. Like these new trucks are looking sick.
Yeah, even the one with Elon Musk, the Tesla one.
Yeah, yeah. This is looking dope. This is looking spacious.
That
That's
one
for
looks
sure.
different than any other fucking truck I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I heard it's gonna be like really good for camping as well. That's gonna be sick. Like you can set it up to a point that like you can have like a little kitchen in the back and like a little sink
Really?
and all that. Yeah, it could be like a
What?
new way of van life, but it'll be truck life, cyber truck
True.
life.
I've actually been seeing a lot of truck life. You've probably been searching it on YouTube, and it's been coming up on my end as well. I've been seeing a lot of truck
Because we
life
share
stuff
an
too.
account. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, it's funny because sometimes I get suggested stuff and I'm like, why am I getting suggested this shit? And then I forget that I'm sharing an account with two other people, including you.
Yeah, for real. Sometimes it's the most random shit. I remember sometimes it was like dog relaxation music. Sometimes it's like baby stuff.
Yeah. Have you been seeing fishing stuff recently?
No, no, I haven't actually.
Oh, you probably haven't gone on recently.
I've been seeing a lot of setups for the EOSR. That's for sure. I'm sure you've been seeing a lot of like S-Log color grading and stuff like that.
Yes, yes. FX3,
Yeah,
Sony
yeah,
A7S III. I've been seeing everything.
yeah. Oh, I found some nice LUTs. Some nice LUTs for S-Log.
Really? Oh, that's so funny that you said
Yeah.
that because I just bought a LUT that I really like as well for Canon Log.
You've been using it a lot?
Yeah, yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. There's like two different kinds. One for like daylight, like when you're shooting outside, and another one for like golden hour, which looks
True.
pretty cool. By this one guy that I follow on YouTube. He's really good with lighting, so I gave it a try. And I never bought LUTs before.
Yeah, me neither. But I mean, when you're going specific with these things, why not, right?
Yeah. Did you put a LUT on that skit that we shot? That I shot for you?
No, 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 no,
Yeah,
no.
cause man, that could have been graded nicely, cause it was really like flat, so you had a lot of
Yep,
dynamic range.
yep. I'm still getting used to this whole
Yeah,
S-Log color grading stuff because it's
right.
way different than regular color grading.
Exactly. I used to really not care, but now I really care because you could get so much out of it if you really know what the fuck you're doing. You know, like the
Yeah,
highlights and the shadows could be really like they can really look good. Cause that's what makes a video look so amateur is like having the highlights blown out or the shadows too dark.
right.
You know, if you have a good balance, then it looks very cinematic. Aside
Yeah,
from
I
like the
definitely agree
whole,
with that.
shutter angle and all that, that also contributes to making a scene look cinematic.
Yes. Oh man, I got these multivariable ND filters that I just used in this video that I shot
Uh huh.
this past week. Oh my god, what a crazy difference.
Really? You're able to keep the
Fuck.
shutter at 50?
Yes. Well, I was shooting at 60 because it was a music video, so I kept it at
Oh,
120
okay.
the whole time.
Gotcha.
Oh my god, what a huge difference.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I want to get one ASAP. I haven't like really been messing with NDs, but I know that they look so much better because you can keep the shutter angle. Like,
Mm-hmm.
wait, did my camera just turn off? Oh no, the display turned off, but it's still working. Yeah, you can keep the shutter angle at 180 degrees and shit, which is perfect because of the whole motion blur. If you're going for that,
Right.
but yeah, I'm sure you're enjoying that ND. That's definitely necessary when shooting outside
Yeah,
on these
it really
mirrorless
is, bro.
cameras and shit.
Let me ask you something. What was the worst job or gig that you've ever had, not related to film?
I had to roll up carpets. That was my first job. I was getting paid $5 an hour in Boca Raton, Florida. Me and my friend.
To roll up carpets?
Yeah,
You
me
had
and
to
my friend
like get a
Tyrell.
razor and like cut it
Yeah, we had
and
to
roll it
cut it
up like that?
with the box cutter, and then we had to, cause there was a store that sold carpeting. So they would have these huge carpets that needed to be rolled up, but they came in rolled up like with the back, uh, like rolled up normally. But since he was putting it in display, or she was, it was a woman. Since she was putting all the carpets in display, we had to unroll everything and then roll it backwards so the carpet could be seen from the outside.
Mm,
And sometimes
mm.
they're super long, so like me and my friend had to like get both ends and just like really like reel it in like super tight, and it would hurt your hands because I don't know if you ever felt like under a carpet how rough it is.
Oh yeah, that shit
It's the
sucks.
worst. So we had to do that shit all day just to get paid like $5 an hour, and we would just blow it all on the
Damn.
fucking grocery store and shit because we didn't really have bills.
Damn, bro. How old were you at the time?
I think I was like what, 13 maybe, 12, 13, something like that.
Damn. How the fuck did you get that job, boy?
It was low key. Like we just went like to every single business around the plaza that we used to live in, and and we just like asked like every business owner if we can fucking help out for a couple of dollars, you know. And this woman was willing to help out, and then we just ended up working for a few days. But it sucked though.
Hell
We
yeah.
quit early. Sucked.
You had that shit off the top of your head. You were like, yeah, rolling them carpets.
I just always remember that job because it sucked ass, bro. And it was like my first job ever. Like, not officially because I wasn't like doing paperwork and or none of that. It was just like, she was paying us cash. But
Right.
that was just something that we could have, money that we could have used for even like lunch money and whatever.
Yeah.
What about you?
I would probably have to say bricks in Florida, the hot Florida
I did
sun.
that too, but it
Like,
didn't suck as much as rolling
oh,
carpets.
well, I don't remember rolling carpets, but I remember bricks sucked, bro.
Oh yeah, especially in
Bricks sucked
Florida.
so bad. So hot in the summertime. Those things deteriorate your freaking skin. I didn't have gloves.
Yeah.
It was terrible. And I was underage. And I also remember in the summer cleaning pools in Florida.
I never did that, but I knew a lot of people that did, and it
Oh, that
fucking
shit
sucked.
sucked.
Like they would literally come home with like a fucking farmer's tan, and if they did
Yeah.
that every single day, it would like literally become permanent.
Yeah, it sucked, bro. Though I think the worst part about it is that it's so hot and you're
Yeah.
cleaning these nice, beautiful pools and you're just thinking like, bro, I just want to dive in here and just have a good
Mm,
time.
yeah.
But you can't because you're doing like 10, 15 pools a day.
Yeah.
It was
Before
absolutely
moving to
terrible.
LA, I was working detailing cars and stuff with Larry's brother, and
Mm-hmm.
that was like brutal at times too. Because Florida weather is ridiculous, man. It's so hot and humid, and then it rains, and then it's hot as fuck, and then you have to wait inside the van where it's hot and it's raining outside, and then once it's done raining,
Damn.
then you continue on with the job, and you know how often it rains out there too. Like it stops for 30 minutes, and then it resumes, and then it stops again, and then it's
That's
just a fucking
terrible.
hassle, and so
That
hot,
is
and like
terrible.
not the funnest job, that's for sure.
All right, so now film wise, what was the worst gig you've ever had?
Mm. It was right when I moved to LA. I did this event in Anaheim. I think I told you about it. I don't remember.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and then I had to like it was like a bunch of audio gear that was coming out at the time, and this guy found me like I posted like freelance on Craigslist and stuff just so I can like get some gigs, and this guy saw it, reached out to me and everything, and just told me about the event. We went to Anaheim and stuff, and I filmed him like literally interview like hundreds of products, bro. Like, and they all had to be a separate video, and I had to cut all of them like literally the same day, and it sucked. It was so much work, and at the end of it, I did it for like 2 days, and at the end of it, he paid me like $300 for like
Jesus.
crazy amount of work. I literally got scammed for that gig, and I had to hunt this guy
Yeah.
down for the money too, because he was like trying to dip.
Damn. Always sucks getting taken advantage of. I remember one time in Miami, um, I was in a long distance relationship, and my girlfriend at the time came to visit me in Miami, but I had a gig, and it was also Art Basel week. So instead of enjoying Art Basel, I had to go to the gig and film. So my ex came with me at the time, and I was filming at the gig. Filmed it for like 3 hours. Never got paid. Wasted my time. It was absolutely terrible, bro. It was like a show thing. We just want a videographer to make it seem like we're fancy over here. Absolutely terrible. But I would say I think the worst film gig I've ever had, to be quite honest with you, this one's a little bit deep because I did a documentary on a girl with Larry, our friend, that she had overdosed. I don't know if it was heroin or some other really strong drug,
Hmm.
crack, I guess. Yeah, I don't know which one it was, but she had overdosed on it, and she was basically brain dead. And the documentary was basically like about her and her mother, because her mother literally can't leave the house. She doesn't have Christmas, she doesn't have a birthday, she doesn't have a New Year. She has to stay at home taking care of her brain dead daughter, unfortunately, for the rest of her life until, they decide to take her off of the life support.
Yeah.
So, bro, that was a crazy, crazy, like, just dark. It was in the worst in the sense of like, it was just heavy. You know what I mean? I'm like, fuck, like, I feel all this energy over here. Not in the sense of like it sucked, but it just kind of feels heavy being around that type of stuff, and then just seeing the emotions that the mom would go through. It was crazy. Absolutely crazy.
Right. Would you continue doing stuff like that or no?
Um, I love documentaries. I would definitely do documentaries, but not about that type of stuff. I just I've had like people in my family that were addicted to drugs, and I don't know, like it's just a sad thing, bro. Like I wouldn't want somebody filming my family member on drugs or like doing a documentary about them, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it'll be weird, but that's what makes the documentaries so good. Is like the documentaries that get in there and really capture that fucking
Yeah,
moment, like the real raw moments.
I agree. But I just think drug documentaries have been done so many fucking times. Not that you can't do it and do an amazing documentary and possibly even change the person's life that you're documenting,
Right.
but I don't know. It's not my calling personally. I don't see myself doing that.
Right. I mean, I get it. It's not for everybody, that's for sure.
Nah.
Yeah, because there's
But
definitely
I would,
subjects that I probably wouldn't want to get involved. Like, there's people that go out in fucking Colombia or like these crazy like places in the world, like Afghanistan, and just like witness or document crazy ass shit happening, And they have to like be secret about it. I don't know if I could do all that.
bro, you're putting your life at risk at that
Yeah,
point.
for a project.
Especially if like, yeah, especially if you're filming something that's like not meant to be filmed, and if
Hmm.
people that are there find out that you're filming it,
Yep.
If it's some fucking cult or some shit, you are not making
Yep.
it back alive.
Exactly. Especially if like you're
That
going
that's
against the
actually a good.
government as well.
That's a very good question. I wonder how many filmmakers have passed away that we never heard of because they're creating some shit that
Mm,
people didn't want out.
I don't know. We'll never find out. Maybe it didn't come out.
Yeah, didn't come out because got killed.
Hmm.
Well, what about switching sales? What was the best gig that you've ever had? Non-film related though, or job?
I enjoyed working at Busch Gardens a lot. It
Did
was
you?
refreshing. Yeah, fuck yeah. I liked the crew that I worked with. I developed some friendships there, and it was really cool to
Mm-hmm.
like, hang out with them and stuff and just like get to know so many different people. And at the same time, go to go work at a park where you're seeing different people like of all kinds, all types of countries, like from
Yeah.
every fucking nationality, where you're just seeing them how they interact and like just I don't know, it was cool. It was definitely refreshing. I saw a lot of stuff of like with people in general, which was I don't know. Me personally, I like people watching, so it kind of
Same.
contributed to my entertainment there.
To your stalkerness.
Not to that level, but I like
Hmm.
seeing people's behavior in public.
Hmm.
Okay, not
All right.
private.
Well, what about film wise? What was the best gig you think you've had?
Film wise, for a client or for ourselves?
Whatever, film wise. You just have to get paid.
I think the best, it could be the worst. Like it sucked that we got violated by the police for that one time, but we created a cool ass documentary that literally like generated so much attention and so much views, which translated to money as well, and that was rewarding, and it still rewards us, which is amazing.
Right.
That's a
Right.
project that I edited, and it's the most I've ever gotten paid for something like that.
Yeah.
You know,
Comes
which
to
is
show years ago.
yeah, which is amazing that some work can generate so much like future. I don't know what am I saying here. I have no idea, but it sucked that that happened, but it was a good gig per se because we created a dope ass documentary out of it, and a lot of people got to see it.
I mean, I wouldn't necessarily consider it a gig.
Yeah, it wasn't a gig. It literally happened by accident, but we made something out of it, and that's what kind of made it special because we weren't sought out to like create a documentary.
Right.
It just something happened. We caught it on video, and then with that, we created something out of it,
Yeah.
which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
But when it comes to client, let me see. I think I think it's gotta be one of the gigs that I did for Quay with Janet Jackson. I think that was pretty cool. That was definitely
Yeah,
like a
that's pretty
one
dope.
time moment. Like
Right.
I don't see myself ever working with Janet Jackson again. I mean, I have no idea. Who knows what the future holds, but it was just a moment in time that you're like, I might never see this moment again.
Right. Right.
And that was a cool gig. That
Yeah.
that was a gig for sure. You stood, my friend.
You what?
You stood. What about you?
I don't know what that means. You stead? I don't know.
E usted,
Ah.
my
E
friend.
você. Um, I would say the coolest gig I've ever done. It was this workout program that we created with Ace Hood. me and Larry.
Okay. That was the
I thought
coolest?
I thought that was yeah, I thought that was the coolest because I got to really hang out with Ace for like a couple of days on like some private shit at his house.
Yeah.
Kind of get to know him. You know, I grew up looking up to him, so it was pretty cool. I thought it was pretty cool, and we got paid pretty good, so
Nice.
I enjoyed it a lot.
Fuck yeah. I mean, it's cool like seeing people that you grew up listening to or, watching. Like just me like when I first met Rob Deerdeck, I was so starstruck because I watched this dude for so long, you know? And being in front of him for the first time was like so fucking crazy to me.
Yeah. Hey, my camera died just now.
Oh, nice. Fuck yeah. Oh, yeah. Should we end it right now? I think it's time.
Yeah, we're at 46.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for listening to the podcast with Nick and Marty. Please follow me on the gram at Marty and follow Nicholas at Nick. And
Bro, I thought we were gonna stop plugging this shit in.
Oh yeah, we did say that. I always forget. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Nicholas. Guys, if you enjoyed this podcast, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe if you're watching this on YouTube. I think that's all we need to plug, and I'm gonna stop talking now, or else Nick is gonna get mad.
We love you guys. Thank you for listening and watching. Either or.
Hopefully, see you guys next week if we don't miss another week.
Very nice.
Yeah. All right.
All right, I'm cutting it.